Yep, 1 year on Twitch. Funny to think I started doing this a year ago. Doesn't feel like it. Granted, probably the fact that I wasn't streaming for a good part of that time, but you know. What's that, like 8 months or so on YouTube, and at least a year on Twitch. Well, I say at least, I know exactly. I made the account yesterday and started my first stream. Actually, slightly later than this. Exactly today. So, you know, that's fun. That's a cool thing that cool people like me do. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this stream. I really should have thought about that beforehand. I guess probably play some games or something. I intentionally didn't label what I was gonna do, because frankly I'm too lazy to think of something. Beyond just the fact that, yeah, it's been an interesting year, and, you know, not much explosive growth, but I don't stream for that. I stream because I enjoy streaming, and funnily enough, I'm gonna continue doing that, even if nobody listens. Thankfully, though, I do think there are at least some people who are interested in what I do, so that's nice. You know, that's good. That's quite good. I don't know, I enjoy doing this. It's fun, it's entertaining, it keeps my mind off of things. It's really helped me through times when I really felt like everything was coming down. It's a little refuge for myself where I can just be silly and let myself be distracted by something for a while. I can't say I particularly dislike the ability to do that. Thankfully, I have free time, a lot of it, especially with what's currently going on in my country, so that's good. I don't know, I didn't prepare anything special. The most you're getting is a funny thumbnail. Because you don't deserve better. But yeah, so 1 year to the date. To the day? To the day. No. Does that mean... No, today. I started 1 year ago today. English expressions are weird. You can't ever quite tell whether they're referring to the day after, or day plus, or the day in particular. You know what? The more I think about this, the more I'm confusing myself. Also, fun fact, do you know I used to teach English? God help whoever's been unlucky enough for me to be their teacher, just to be clear. Yeah, that's right, I can't figure out a saying, but I sure as fucking teach grammar. Because frankly, that's honestly easier. I'm not being ironic here. English tenses in general aren't particularly difficult, so you know, there's that. That's good. That's great. That's fun. That's yippee hooray, I guess. I don't know what to say. Like, yeah. Obviously, only started streaming on YouTube, I think June, July, August, maybe late August. I think somewhere around there. Or I might have actually been streaming by August. It's definitely around August. Might have been in late June. No, definitely not late June. Late July. So, what, like 4 months after I started streaming on Twitch? That's also when I started making a heavy pivot towards War Thunder instead of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Because frankly, I burnt myself out on Cataclysm. Look, it's not as much as I burnt myself out. I've said this before. It's kind of uh, if you've watched any of the previous broadcasts, and unfortunately they aren't archived anywhere anymore, so there's that. Basically, it effectively eventually came to a point that I was just basically stuck. My character could survive, he had plenty of food, plenty of supplies, the ability to replenish them. It's just really making that leap from primitive weapons to gunpowder is difficult. At least was difficult in that version. I haven't played enough of the most recent release to say. So I couldn't really go anywhere, but it was pretty good otherwise. And that just didn't make good content. Like, I played a couple of streams, I was getting bored because I would wander around not do a hell of a lot and then just end stream. And if there's no progression in a series, it's difficult for me to keep being amused or entertained or whatever. It's difficult for the viewers, or for the viewer probably, to maintain focus. Every stream starts feeling like the last, and that's something I generally try to avoid. Yes, I know, coming from the guy who streams War Thunder 50% of the time, but I do attempt to mix up and make variety content every now and then, just because I know personally that I wouldn't be so thrilled to be watching the same stuff every day, all day. You know, that's also funnily enough the point at which I stopped advertising intensely on Reddit as well. So obviously, I think many of my earlier followers, if they still even watch the channel, came from Reddit posts I used to make. And those were effective ways, because if you can get into a subreddit that allows self-promotion, which the Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead subreddit does, to their praise, they very much do, you can get a bigger audience much more quickly. So it's like the fact that I managed to establish an audience rather quickly, even before YouTube, was beneficial, and if I continued, I'm sure I would be a much larger streamer at this point if I simply kept posting on Reddit. The issue is obviously it eventually starts feeling like you're not actually contributing to the community, and you're rather leeching off of it, which was not my intent. And the more time went on, and the less interesting and novel the content, started being, I found it increasingly difficult to justify keeping posts up on Reddit, and also with the burnout on Cataclysm, I found it much more difficult to keep playing. I found the content less interesting. I'd say at least felt like it was less interesting to watch. Cataclysm is obviously a much slower game in general. It has to be, it's turn-based. But those last few episodes, or last few streams, I should say, that came about really were very much just slow crawls where I achieved very little. And so I decided to take a pretty big break. And I played War Thunder for a long time before then. Obviously, I played War Thunder for a long time before then. I played since 2017, irregularly and pretty regularly in at least the past 3 years. So that was kind of a natural thing to stream. That's also when I migrated to streaming on my PC and not on my laptop, which was very beneficial because, as you can see, like the last stream I did, my laptop, even though it physically has an Ethernet cable hooked up into it, it just doesn't like working at all for unbeknownst reasons to me. It will randomly drop, to maybe a couple megabytes a second for some reason, even though it's pretty consistent. That's something I don't have with my PC, so stream quality is much better. Obviously, my PC is also actually intended for more laborious tasks than just, editing Excel sheets, so there's that. Now, one thing that switching over to my PC did fuck up was the model. I've showcased the model a few times now. I have a very simplistic but handmade model that has been just sitting there collecting dust in my VTube Studio account for the better part of at least 4 months now, so certainly before New Year. And that's been driving me up a wall, and the big reason why I haven't been able to put it to screen yet, even though I've definitely tried, has very much been the fact that my current phone that I'm using just isn't particularly good at recording my face. The stand that I was using just wasn't particularly good at catching it, and my PC doesn't have a webcam, although I'm actively working to fix that as we speak. So I should hopefully. Oh, my mouth is very dry. Anyway, uh, hopefully, at least, should change that pretty rapidly. I guess I should probably switch to this scene, maybe. At least then chat will be visible, so there's that. Anyway, yep, that's me. You know, I didn't intend for the shield to last anywhere near as long as it did, because you can see this is a quick mock-up, this is an icon. Fundamentally, this was only ever supposed to be an icon. It was not meant to be my avatar, and it's not well positioned to be my avatar, matter of fact. So having that little fucking what's it called, that little snake guy, I forgot his name. It's actually a skink, but I'm not getting into it. That was always the intent of moving on. That wasn't a problem with my laptop, because it has, granted, a poor webcam, but it has enough to be able to capture my face in some level of detail. But when I switched over to PC, I attempted to use my phone. That just didn't work. I tried a lot of stuff to get it to work. It just didn't. Eventually, I just bit the bullet and accepted I'm gonna have to get a webcam. And so I'm hopefully gonna get a webcam soon, because there was a lot of finagling and various silly things going on, and the more I get into it, the stupider it sounds, which is honestly pretty much absolutely the case. It is very stupid, and it is very much my fault that I haven't been able to get that actual avatar or model, or whatever the terminology is for VTuber, my live 2D model, there you go, on the screen, because I've tested it. As I've said, it's been rigged for a long while now. It works well. It's a simplistic model, I guess. I've shown it off on our streams before, so I think actually it's on one of the streams that you can still find on YouTube. So if you're like dying to know what the model looks like, I've shown it before. You know, it's much better than the shield, because I can't really articulate anything with the shield. The most I can do is like just, you know, grow and shrink in size, really, and that's just not very expressive. So you basically have to rely on my raw voice to convey emotion. And as much as I do like to think that I have a voice capable of articulating my emotions, yes, big words. I also am well aware that actually being able to see something in a stream is probably quite beneficial. So that's one of my main incentives. Also, if I start working as an English teacher again, which I do think I will, presuming nothing changes, having a webcam is also beneficial. A high quality one on my PC is also beneficial. So it's kind of a double expense, really, but all in all, it's fine. It's something I should have really gotten around to by now. Just a lot of complications, including payment processor, just getting my stipend, all of that. Really royally delayed things to I'm not gonna say unacceptable standard, but it very much did delay something. I am well aware that obviously if I really wanted to, I could have gotten this done like 4 months ago. It's just, you know, it's a minor thing, and I didn't want to force it particularly because it just wasn't particularly important in the past few months, because I don't know if you've been following the news, there has definitely been a fair few things happening in the past few months, so uh, it would be very wrong to how do we say this? It would be kind of silly for me to focus on this, because ultimately, as much as I do enjoy streaming, and I enjoy streaming a lot, I am also well aware that my time and resources need to be spent on other, much more important things. You know, I'm not. The intent of me doing this primarily was, frankly, for two purposes. Firstly, I don't speak enough English to keep it to a high standard of proficiency, and listening can only help you so much. So actually speaking is very important, and it also helps develop my public speaking voice, which is, you know, useful, especially when you sometimes teach people. So noting that that was one of the ideas. Second idea was just I enjoy playing video games and I wanted to share that with people. The intent of doing this was never to make money or get rich or do any of that kind of stuff. For one, it just wouldn't be a good idea to do so. Oh, Jesus Christ, getting very bad hiccups. So this was always, this channel, this, just generally me streaming, has always been second priority. You know, my schooling takes first-hand prominence, then obviously everything else, then personal matters, and only then do I stream. You know, that this is recreation. This is what I do in my free time, fundamentally. When I had, for instance, a lot of homework and generally just preparations for my tests, because obviously I go to university, so I have to prepare quite thoroughly. You know, when I found free time between studying, I would boot up a stream and play. And that's fundamentally always been the case. This has always been recreational for me. It's also why I'm not particularly concerned about things like growth, or the fact that, you know, for the past 2/3 of a year, my channel has kind of been in a notable slump. Because fundamentally, it's just not something I particularly care about. I do this because I enjoy doing it, and I'm going to continue doing it whether nobody watches or whether a billion people watch me. Although honestly, I'm kind of concerned that if it came to that, I wouldn't find this as enjoyable as I do currently. You know, if I had to effectively play babysitter for 1,000 people, I'm not sure I would be able to do that. It's why things take long, it's often scuffed, my streams are, you know, at irregular times. A lot of the time it's just a question of, firstly, can I be asked to stream today? A lot of the time the answer is yes, but there are definitely times when I'm tired and I just want to, you know, rest or sleep or watch YouTube or whatnot. And that, so I sometimes don't stream for that. That's usually what happens on the weekends. But there are also plenty of times when real world things get involved and I can't, you know, whether it's university, needing to take additional time out to study, or in the current political climate, protests and stuff like that. For instance, a lot of the time when I can't stream on Friday, which I didn't yesterday, that is because I am at my university's Plenio Assemble. So there you go. A lot of the time when I'm not streaming on Friday, that is very much because I am busy with university. Well, I say busy, it's not really being busy, it's just, you know, me being there because it's something I feel morally obliged to do, really, and also just being informed of what's currently happening. And so you can see my priorities are very much stacked, so that streaming isn't something I particularly find important, nor do I want to find it important. Obviously, I want it to be something. It's something I do like doing. It's something I do enjoy spending my time with, but also I'm very well aware that it is something that is ultimately recreational and superficial, and that I cannot, or rather should not, put resources towards it to the extent that maybe if I wanted to make this more serious, I probably should. Same with the model, same with the like setup, same with the irregular stream schedule. You know, I have established for a year now a relatively, I say relatively, a schedule of sorts, which is obviously Friday, Sunday, and Saturday, and occasionally Thursday. So sometimes Wednesday or Thursday, depends. It's usually Wednesday, but you know, for instance, last time it was Thursday. That was because, firstly, I thought it was Friday. Secondarily, it came out well because I was busy at the Plenial Assembly, so I didn't have the ability to stream yesterday. So there you go. That's my quota done, quote unquote. Obviously, it's not my actual quota. I do this for fun. It's just, you know, having a schedule lets people know when I'm gonna be streaming and lets people be, I wouldn't say ready, but you know, gives them an idea that hey, I'm probably gonna be live during this time, then and then, which is the entire point, right? If I was just streaming on random fucking occasions whenever I could, which sometimes happens, obviously, the result a lot of the time would very much be just people not being quite sure when to come, you know? So there's that. I don't know what to say really. That's kind of one of the reasons why I try to keep a ready schedule. Secondarily, it just makes me happy. I like doing things by a schedule, I should say. Well, this schedule in this particular instance, you know, working on a schedule is something that is comforting for me. What the fuck? Okay, sorry, I'm playing with something in the background. It's a bike pump. I'm gonna shove it up my ass. That's right. You've heard it here first, folks. #1 inflation streamer. Anyway, it's something that helps me focus. It lets me divide my time more effectively. I like the fact that I'm currently trying to introduce the benefits of a fucking schedule, as if the entirety of human history since the Neolithic hasn't relied on it. Yeah, no, in fact, I do also abide by the same rules that the rest of humanity does, and my experience of time and space is in fact the same as everybody else's. So of course I find having a schedule useful. I'm just trying to say, like, psychologically, I find it nice to know, oh, I'm doing this then. I don't know how many people picked up on the fact that my shield is a grapevine, and it's meant to be like 3 different grapevines, because if you see, there's that one in the middle, and then the leftmost ones, and I say the leftmost ones, the ones at the edge, they actually branch out in a non-symmetrical fashion, which was intentional. The shield itself is symmetrical, but like the actual placement of the dots isn't. They're not equidistant from each other. It's most obvious in the top row, obviously, but none of them are fully equidistant from each other. Some are closer, some are shorter, which basically creates this like stag thing, which I like. Anyway, just something that, you know, looking at my shitty little avatar scale itself up and down, I've noted, you know. I wonder if this is getting picked up. No, it's not. I'm currently blowing air out the air pump. I'm trying to see if it gets picked up by my microphone, which it probably doesn't, frankly, if I had to guess. Anyway, if you're expecting this stream to be some kind of high-octane stuff, you're in the wrong place. I did fully intend to make this model reveal, but as I've noted, shipping takes time. So not really a possibility. But, you know, it's coming probably within the next 2 weeks, maybe. As for this stream itself, I've been, you know, talking for half an hour now, and I'm gonna continue talking. But I am also probably gonna be playing a video game, if you will. Actually, I might play a variety of games today. I intentionally left the stream pretty much fucking blank, so I could be doing everything and anything, including sticking in a bike pump up my ass, which you don't know, but fuck you. You don't know what I'm doing. You know, I could be jorking it crazy style. I could be jorking it with the bike pump. I'm not, but I could be. You know, it's the possibilities, the imagery. this, the more I speak, the less coherent the words coming out of my mouth become. I've noted that by the end of the stream, I'm usually barely capable of creating a fucking coherent sentence. But again, that's because I enjoy speaking. Funnily enough, you know, would you believe it? I don't know what to say more. What to say anymore? I guess I may as well like find the game to play, because why not? You know, who cares? It's not like my life depends on it. This is an anniversary stream. Insofar as I just wanted to mark the occasion. Obviously, I'm gonna take this as my main anniversary, even though my YouTube anniversary is. I'm not sure if it's after or before August, but it's certainly somewhere around early fall, all the same. Um, but that's just when I started streaming on YouTube. Now, granted, took a casual, tiny, it's currently May, June, July. So it took just a casual 3 months for me to, finally decide to stream on YouTube, which, YouTube isn't as good of a streaming platform, but the player is better, and I have a lot more control on YouTube, excuse me. So that's definitely a thing I should note is a possibility. I don't know what else to say really. It's I am streaming. I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming. Uh, you know. Uh, I enjoy rambling into a microphone. It's oddly calming, and it's oddly entertaining. And I'm probably gonna figure out what I actually want to stream now. I'm in my games folder here, and I'm not altogether certain of what I actually want to stream. I'm probably gonna stream a lot of things, come to think of it. Which is why I made this silly little background, so that the game capture could capture whatever the fuck I was doing. Yay. What should I stream now? Good question, genuinely good question. I should figure out. You know, fucked up. Please load. Yep, Steam has been loaded. To Duo Naracon. Oh, Ludo Naracon. That makes sense, although necessarily Ludo Nara is every game, because as far as I know, there is no game without a narrative of some variety. But you know what? You know what? I'm not getting into it. I am not getting into it. My brain is too small for this shit. Oh, what's this? Spring in the Shire. That sounds like a strange version of The Lord of the Rings, but okay. Oh, Shadow of War. The 2017 game is apparently out, and I can get both the Shadow Bundle, quote unquote, Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor for $7. That's actually pretty reasonable, honestly. I don't hate that. Oh, it has a million DLC. Oh yeah, the Lego Hobbit. We're getting the Lego Hobbit gamers. We're getting the Lego Hobbit gamers right now. I remember, me and my brother used to sink so much time into the Lego games when we were younger. It's really extremely nostalgic for me to see them, honestly. Wait, that's it. That's just the 5 different games. Oh, okay. You know, that's fine. I'm not. Why am I at the store page? What am I trying to accomplish by I guess I may as well show this. I may as well show the store page. Oh, it doesn't. It apparently doesn't seem to want to show Steam. Well, I probably am not gonna spend my entire time. $40 fucking for C-Power? Alright, now I support micropros and smaller developers, but no, fuck off. Like, get out. No. I ain't doing that. You know? I should live stream some FPS games just so you can see the fact that I barely know how to fucking do anything in an FPS. Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you. Fucking course. Well, why wouldn't I play Kawaii Ronya Trap Dungeon? Of course. That's my favorite video games. I love video and when he does the jaming. Oh, there you go. Let's get the epic Steam going. Is it doing anything? It's not doing anything, is it? Wait. I guess I may as well shove myself back in my little corner. And sit there. Fuming at the mouth. Hatefully fuming at the mouth, even. There you go, that gotta be my favorite video games. Yeah, it's just not capturing, I guess. Oh, no, that's me. That's video chat. That's the media stream. That's a different media stream? Wait, what's that? Ah, that's the pig. Ah, I see. What the fuck am I talking about today? Capture a specific window. Yeah, please do. Properties, Steam. What have I done? Oh, yeah. Okay, no. Never mind. I guess I can't see. Oh, that's graphic. I guess I can't stream Trap Dungeon. What a shame. What a damn shame, you know? Truly breaks the heart. Also, this art style just isn't too good. I'm getting a distinct feeling. Well, not for me anyway. It's a bit overblown, but yeah, believe it or not, not really feeling it. Oh yeah, Withering Waves. That's the new Chinese shit, isn't it? I'm not playing that. Sorry. I don't know how numbers work, and I don't like gambling. Which is why I play War Thunder, because obviously there's no gambling in that. Just don't think about it too much. Anyway, what is this? Butt Night. Yeah, you know we're hitting peak gaming right now when Butt Night is currently being shown. What the fuck are these recommendations? I do have to ask, what is this? Why am I getting these recommendations? The only game I've played regularly is War Thunder. I'm not aware of maybe VTube Studio, maybe because I have VTube Studio. I'm not sure, honestly. It's a distinct possibility. I guess they might think that I'm interested in 2D anime women, which, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm not, but I do have to note very clearly that not in that kind of way. Anyway, enough of me being schizophrenic. I'm gonna boot up War Thunder. I'm probably only gonna play a couple of games, and then I'm gonna play something fucking different, because I can and I will. And you will have to indulge me, because you are my prisoners and cannot escape. All 0 of you. Yeah. Well, I have to, honestly. I have to. How am I not supposed to be a gamerino, a gamer, if you will? I'm just clicking random fucking buttons, never mind me. Yeah, no, I usually have War Thunder open when I start streaming, because obviously, you know, waiting for it to load in and all that, it's fucking stupid. It just takes away time, but because I have no clue what I'm doing, I didn't do that today. Yes. Oh yeah, Null. Gotta love Null. we're playing Null currently, in case you're wondering. If you're interested, I'm pretty sure Null is the anti-cheat running in the background. I sure would hope. There you go. Ah, yep, and here we are, as usual. Oh, fuck! How long has that been the case? Brother, Were you doing this to me? What? You know what? The less I think about it, the better. There's a single pixel of nothing up ahead, like in front of what I'm doing, and it's genuinely making me unwell. It's like genuinely pissing me off that there's a. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. I can see it. I can see in OBS that there is a fucking what you call it, a single like layer of. I'm trying. I'm fighting for my life here. By the way, trying to not lose my mind. Really. Is that that is better? Okay. There's like a single layer of pixels up top that is just black, and I'm not. You know what? No, I have enough self-respect not to do this to myself. Oh my god, that is a fucking court. Yeah, bet your sweet ass where I am getting the Twitch drops. You know, I am a Twitch drop, in insofar as Twitch is gonna drop me when inevitably someone actually comes to review what the fuck I'm saying in any given stream. That's what Twitch drop means, by the way, right? Right? Anyway, so yeah, War Thunder. Sure is a thunder with war in it. I don't know. Top tier has fried my brain, and I hate it. What is this? Oh yeah, assist. Oh yeah, I was gonna complain about this today, wasn't I? Okay, so time for me to bitch and moan. Uh, so I fired both of my Mikas at the guy, and the fucker Jade out before they hit him, so I didn't get a kill. On one hand, boy, I wish there was some kind of way of changing that mechanic. On another, that is petty even by War Thunder standards. Like, you had to be professionally unemployed to do something like that. I'm sorry to break it to you. If you catch yourself trying to spite somebody over getting a single kill when you're very much the one responsible for you getting shot down, I don't know what to fucking say anymore, I guess. Mirage F1C. T model, in particular. You can tell it's a T model because the thing here, which is the, as far as I know, it's there to be a laser designator. As far as I know, well, that's a pretty camouflage. That's the Alsace camouflage. Honestly, this thing's not much better than the fucking normal one. Its only real improvement, first and foremost, is just this thing, pretty much the Sherlock. I wonder if it's currently unhappy with me playing. Yeah, it's losing a lot of frames. I think it might be due to the anti-cheat being retarded as usual, which wouldn't be the first time it's done that. So here's the thing. Easy anti-cheat apparently really, and I mean really, doesn't like when you have a browser open in the background when you're playing War Thunder. And so I actually realized that if you see notable performance drops a lot of the time, it's easy anti-cheat being very unhappy with the fact that I'm tabbing into Firefox and stuff like that. So I've realized that I need to close down my browser when I'm streaming, which is fine because I do everything actually stream related on the OBS side. It's just a minor annoyance, really, fundamentally, for me and everybody else. you know, it's not major. It's just something to keep in mind, really. Um, so yeah, get ready to wait for another loading screen, I guess. I really wish there was something more interesting for me to be saying right now. I guess I could continue. You know what? You know what? Yeah, I guess I could start talking about how I actually stream. So when I first started out, I didn't even have a microphone. I was using my laptop's microphone. Um, Eventually, during last summer, I bought this microphone that I'm currently using. I have no clue what brand it is, what model it is. It's a Hama microphone, which it's not the most bottom of the barrel stuff, but it's definitely not a professional microphone under any set of circumstances. Does my job fairly decently though, you know, for when I'm using it. Surprisingly good. Audio quality with a few filters. Actually unexpectedly good, really. Don't get me wrong, it's not gonna blow anybody away, but it's surprisingly good. I mean, I've heard people with quote-unquote better microphone have significantly worse audio than me. I don't have great audio. I should know. It's not like I'm trying to proclaim that I have great audio. It's just I do have notably better audio. Granted, a lot of the time, the poor audio quality isn't from the microphone, it's from them not getting the settings done properly. For instance, jacking up gain. That can very easily make it sound like you're streaming from a tin can if you unnaturally increase gain. I figured that out because I was fucking around trying to get sound suppression on so that, like, minor noises, like my chair creaking, didn't get picked up constantly, which on my earlier streams you could definitely hear my chair creaking. So I tried to get rid of that, and then I noted, oh hey, right, so that's not very good. Oh, we're in. Okay. Actually not a bad map for once. I don't dislike this map, I should say. What the F-15E doing? What the F-15E doing? What the fuck? Anyway, what was I saying? Something probably intelligent. Yeah, so a lot of the time, it's not the microphone, it's the settings, because I'm using a pretty cheap microphone, and it still works. I wouldn't say great, but it works fairly well, honestly, for what it is, being not very good. I'm sure if I paid $1,000 billion doodles, I could get the mega super duper shit sound, and you know, my incredibly nice, definitely not grating voice could crisply be heard in every single part of town when I start screaming profanities at somebody. But for what I'm doing, microphone is enough. Microphone, the fact that I actually got the mic enabled me to move on to PC. Onto my actual PC instead of my laptop, obviously. That impeded getting the model up, but it also allowed me firstly to multi-stream to YouTube, because my machine was more powerful, and secondarily allowed me to play more interesting games like War Thunder. It's something that resembled a functional frame rate. Not to say that I have a particularly crusty frame rate, since you can very clearly see what the frame rate is, and it's usually in the 30s. Sometimes it goes to a normal 60. But yeah, you know, the thing is, I've said multiple times now, the limit on my PC isn't the graphics card, which isn't impressive, but it's perfectly fine to play War Thunder. The issue is CPU. My brain's not working. My fucking nuts in your mouth are... My computer is very heavily limited, in particular, by the CPU that I have, which is kind of unfortunate. I have an AMD CPU, but it's an Athlon 8 something something. It's the last generation of Athlon CPUs before the Ryzen series hit, so, you know, and obviously the issue is when you're CPU limited, it's not as simple as a plug and play, pull the graphics card out, put a new one in, install drivers, hope to god it works. It's very much now, I need to change my entire PC effectively, so, you know, it's kind of an issue, which is why you're getting a crispy 30 frames a second most of the time. What the dog doing? What the J10 doing? Oh, it's destroying my frame rate. Well, doesn't matter. You're seeing 30 frames a second either way, so the most you're seeing is just the kind of glitchiness, quote unquote? I don't know how to explain it. The fact that the frame rate isn't constant, yes, I'm a genius. It can only be imagined. I am, in fact, a genius, and a master of the English language too. By all accounts, frighteningly intelligent man I am. I've decided to die to the Su-33. Onto the defensive I go. The defensive defense, which is a real word, and I'm not making it up, because when would I lie? There's a guy somewhere around here all the same, yep. F-18, can I please lock the F-18 up? I can lock the F-18 up. Do you think the F-18 knows I'm gonna fire a missile off his ass? Or should I hold out for the F-15 that's coming into Dongle me, by all accounts? Yeah, no, I think the J-10 is probably way more of a threat right now. No, please let me. No, that's not the fucking. Thank you. No. Don't stop doing that. Stop. Lock him up. Thank you. Oh, he's going. He's notching currently, which makes sense. I don't blame him. Let's see if you can notch a missile up your ass, Mr. Sinister. Where am I seeing an F-18 coming up with missiles from? Oh, there, apparently. Oh, come on. The J-10 nailed me? Okay. I guess that's on me for not paying attention. And my teammates, but on me mostly, because I wasn't paying attention. How did this game go? Oh. Well, it was close. It was close. I'm not certain we're gonna win, but it was close. I like them to add the Mika-ET. Granted, if they do, everybody else is getting missiles. It's just the Mika is a much longer range missile than something like the AIM-9X. So I'm gonna pretend it's better, you know, which is definitely how missiles work, you know. Range is everything after all, which is why I didn't win, because my missiles are shorter range than AIM-RAMs, and it definitely wasn't due to the fact that I was very slow and didn't get into the melee. No, it could not be. Alright. We gaming. We gamarining. We gamagum gum 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 gum. That's Chinese for winning, if you don't know. I know many of you don't speak Chinese. I wanted you to know. Can I spawn in, please? That I would in fact enjoy playing the game, you know. Playing the game is fun. Not really. But I sure would like to do something. And I know very much my computer is CPU throttled because, for one, I can just look, and for another, the fact that I can get easily upwards of 100 FPS when playing the game normally, on the same settings I use for streaming, and on even higher settings, notably. So very much it's the case that OBS is eating up a lot of it, and OBS eats up a lot of CPU. It doesn't really touch the GPU all that much because it's not very well cooked. I'm saying that as if I know how to make a video encoder. But, you know, it's very much something that is a question of getting a better CPU, and obviously to get a better CPU, you need to change everything, like the motherboard, because obviously the AM sockets that AMD uses for the Ryzen series are not compatible with the FM sockets that they used to use. So I'd effectively have to change my entire PC, which isn't going to be coming anytime soon, I can guarantee you that. However, the model might. You know, initially I was planning on saving up a lot on actually upgrading my PC, but then I actually saw the cost and it just wasn't something that was realistically going to happen. So I've decided to finally bite the bullet and get a camera instead, which is much cheaper and much more functional. And honestly would probably contribute more than having a more powerful rig, because I primarily play 20-year-old games. It's, you know, I'm not very much into that hip new shit, if you will. Which is why I'm playing with PS1 graphics. Sartif Frame Marino, the second gamers. No, not Search IR, fucker. Why'd you change that to even be Search IR? Hey, can I... We just ignoring the fact that there's targets dead ahead? No, yeah, we just ignoring that. I guess we're just ignoring that. I hate the fucking system. I hate the radar. I hate the radar so much. Alright, let's see if I'm gonna get focused down by that fucking... Oh, that poor guy in the F-15A. By the Griffin, that's how. You know, by the Griffin, these nuts in your mouth. I'm so funny. Honestly, they should just hire me to commentate everything. Honestly, I'm the funniest guy that there ever was. Alright, so you see, this is absolute bullshit. Because, no, oh, yeah, no, of course, pick up the fucking rocket. Definitely, that's what you should be picking up by all accounts. Alright, Mika's away. I'm gonna go to the deck. Hopefully I don't get fucked in the ass by a Fox 3, Fox 2. Fox that is somewhere, probably. Although he seems to be dead, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. Oh, he's doing something the same. I can't really tell what. Ah, he's bombing. That's honestly smart. Is there another guy there? No. Did he just flare that away? He did flare that away. Well, mister, you are a very evil man, and I hate you, and I hope you die violently. Ah, yes. That face when radar. I love when radar does radar thing. He should be pretty dead, unless he doesn't, at which point I cry. Because I'm a sensitive boy. I did win. Exclusively due to the fact that, oh, somebody's behind me. No, you mother. Nice person. Right. That was definitely a dogfight. Yep. I definitely do be dogging that fight by all accounts. Where's the last guy? There, apparently. Oh yeah, he is functionally the last guy. Getting terrified by AI. Name a better duo. No. I wanted to go for a strafing run. This is fucked up. That's the ground. I shouldn't crash. Yeah, general recommendation, don't crash into the fucking ground. I know, truly. The kind of shit that really needs to be said. Explicitly. One thing I don't like about radar gun sights is that. Please let me kill him. No. Well, there you go. That was your state-mandated single dogfight per stream. That ended up with me winning exclusively due to the fact that he stalled himself out. Because people have seen the funny button and decided that that somehow means they win in a dogfight. Not quite sure why they decided that, but they in fact did. Did I battle task? What is my battle task? Tiger higher than the sky. Yes. Terror of the seas. This season challenge. This season's challenges. Yes. Well, honestly, Rocky Pillars is kind of a better map than most others, just because there's actually some terrain to hide behind. Hip hip hooray! You can actually not just not constantly and then waste your brain cells trying to play. I'm very spicy today for some reason. I don't really say why. It's not like I've been having particularly bad luck today. That's interesting. So it just showed that my radar is still getting pinged by the AAA. I wonder how the... So it has to be client-side then. It definitely has to be client-side, my radar warning receiver. I wonder how it deals with missiles then. Is that also client-side, or is it drawing active data from the server? Because, you know, visuals, for instance, aren't always a clear indicator of what's happening. People oftentimes neglect the fact that there is a disconnect between the visuals, which are client-side, and what the actual server is seeing. Which you can actually see in Sensor View, because Sensor View is downloading data from the server. So, you know, people tend to forget that a lot of the time. Look at this, normal game. Well, it's 14.0, you're basically going to be fighting 14.0 every day. Why can't I get a 13.0 game and really not do a hell of a lot more than normal? That's the kind of the one thing I dislike. You're very much limited in what you can do with 4 fucking missiles. It's funny, because the Rafale should be able to, as far as I know, carry a fuckload of missiles, like, I think 10 Mikas, if I read somewhere. So, having only 4, rather limiting factor, if you would believe. SU-27's coming in hot. One thing I really dislike is how heavily they bungled the MiG-29's dogfight performance. That thing should have a very good flight performance as far as I know, because it's pretty much explicitly built. Pretty exclusively for dogfighting. But in-game, it's very fucking heavy. It doesn't do too well in dogfight. Because it dumps speed and is very heavy and doesn't have a lot of AoE to pull. And the two engines don't help. So effectively, you're just kind of stuck in a plane that doesn't do anything good. Also, you can see that my thingamajiggy is CPU limited by the fact that missiles that are not being rendered but are being processed very much heavily hurt my performance. My video performance. I mean, my performance is dog shit all the same. But, you know. Tomato, as they say. Eurofighter, they're gonna Euro my fighters. Oh no, that's not good. I do not enjoy that. I do not enjoy a fucking missile being present. Missile, go away, fuck off to another day. Definitely didn't get scared, by the way. No, I don't get scared of anything. Except when the missile comes to touch me. Then I do get scared and then I cry. Because I'm a sensitive young man. I'm a sensitive young man. Anyway, what's going on here? Fucking... Your kids having fun out there in the MiG-29. I read somewhere that the MiG-29 is a competitive dogfighter up to and including in the dogfight with the F-16, so it's very silly that in War Thunder that thing is basically dead meat in any given occasion. So unfortunate, I guess, not that surprising. Ooh, somebody's slinging R-27 ETs. And it's that guy, in case you're wondering, I guess. Better pressure him, and then we're gonna pressure this guy. Is he gonna multipath it? Probably. Yeah, he did. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, if you will. Rather bad, even. Let's hope that's not an ET, that's an ET. Good, they missed. Eat shit and die. Right, so here's what you don't do. No, never gonna pull in, unfortunate. Right. Now it's just me. Oh, come on. Ugh. F-18. Lost fight? Basically, yeah. I don't know, they can actually still pull it back if they know what they're doing. Ugh. Oh yeah, good thing you fucking stuck around, isn't it? With your 2 kills. I hate players that play like this. I hate when you... Why? Why don't you just play normally, like a normal fucking person? Why do you go back to base, sling all your aim rounds, just fuck off back to base and do nothing? You... like... I don't know. It is just... Playing like this is just unfun, frankly. In my opinion, at least. Like, why don't you actually stick around and try to do something instead of just sitting there? I don't know. I have no clue, really. Who cares? Who cares? It's a video game. I shouldn't get this caught up over it. Oh my, I can't see anything. It's a video game. I shouldn't be getting this caught up over it. A video game anyhow. That's on me. That's very much on me for being a spastic. I need to stop being stupid, if you will. Another angel down. I wonder when the 30% off thingy is, because I've seen it twice today and yesterday. I'm not quite sure when it is going on and when it isn't going on. And maybe it's just in the morning? Question mark? I don't know. So my current plan for continuing these streams is basically just getting a webcam, getting my model up and running, and then I'll think of something down the line. Don't expect major changes soon. I don't. Gear up. Oh, funny. The Rafale gear is very funny. The Rafale's gear is very funny. Yippee, I'm doing a pirouette. I'm doing the pirouette, Luigi. Mario, you fucking imbecile. Stop doing that, the princess, Mario. I have not played a Super Mario game, just in case. The only thing I know about them is, that they're very family friendly. And that's why the internet loves to make stupid shit about it. Now my chat's not very lively, believe it or not. Really goes to show how much the streamer is very, like, content-wise, I'm very dependent on chat interactions to obviously just do anything. So, you know, when there isn't a chat involved, it's kind of just me effectively speaking into a camera, except I don't have a script, so I can't be making, like, arguments or creating meaningful content in a million forms. One thing I don't understand, why are there jungle trees on what, by all accounts, is supposed to be in the US, right? This is supposed to be the Grand Canyon, no? Because if it's the Grand Canyon, I have some news for Gaijin. There aren't many jungle trees around, but... How many? Two people have already crashed. Goddamn. And somehow I'm getting the feeling this probably isn't going to be a victory somehow. Rakesh has already taken no prisoners and has killed people. That's fucked up, Rakesh. You should repent for your evil sins and vile deeds. There apparently is an SU-30 somewhere around here. I'd like to know where, but, you know. Gonna book it at Mach 1.2 slowly towards the enemy. They will know what hit them. Oh my god! Don't pass out, don't pass out, don't pass out. Yep, there you go, fuck you. Fuck you, Johnny. Right. Can you tell I got scared? Can you tell I got scared? And also my frame rate, by all accounts, got very scared too. Who's that guy up in low Earth orbit? That guy popped out of fucking nowhere, I swear to god. I was terrified. Terrified, shitting and screaming and coming and blowing my nutsack. My nutesaka. Sake nut. Look at these nuts in your mouth, bro. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh, bro, no. R73s. R77s. Damn. What are you lot doing back here? Strange things by all accounts. Strange things. Yeah, this isn't going too well. Well, what can you do? Is that going to unlock my super duper module that I'm not gonna buy? Because if it does, then I'm not playing. Oh, yeah, no, it did. It unlocked cocky pillars. Oh my god, that's so good. I love that, bro. That's so good. I think that's enough of War Thunder for today. I think I've lost enough of my IQ as is. I only need to research a modification to get it. Right, so we have only 40,000 RP left. Nah. Don't think about it too much. Do not think about it too much. Right, well, ain't that something. Alright, what do I play now? Variety Stream Gamer Man, by the way. Another angel. Oh, the music was on, but the sound wasn't. I really should have unmuted the desktop by now, but, you know, I didn't. And I never will. You can't make me, Johnny. You cannot make me. I don't know, what could I play, actually, come to think of it? Maybe something on Steam, but is there really anything I desperately want to play right now? I'm not sure. Ooh, I guess I could play a bit of Terraria, probably, maybe. I don't know how that would hold up on the stream, but maybe, question mark? Or maybe I could play something else, probably. Minecraft, there you go, I'm gonna play Minecraft Survival Evolved. Obviously. It's not Ark Survival Evolved, by the way, it is Minecraft Survival Evolved. Official name, by the way, if you've been calling it just Minecraft, that's right, you're wrong. You're an imbecile. You should explode violently and stop breathing, because you are a horrible human being. Solely because you are not playing along with my delusional fantasies of grandeur. What is this? Why is it uploading? Taking this long to... What the fuck is that? What is this? Huh? Okay. Good on you, I guess. Give me a minute. I'm trying to see what Java is doing currently, because it's taking a lot longer to load than normally. Granted, I don't play Minecraft, my brother does. But I am going to play it because I fucking can, and so by God I will. Is it doing anything? It might not be doing anything, come to think of it, that's a distinct possibility. It might have crashed. Oh no, it didn't, it just took an hour to load in. I don't know how to explain what's going on currently. Give me a minute. What the fuck is this? What the fuck are you? What are you doing? What? Force account was that 1.25? 1.21. I remember when 1.6 used to be the fucking number. Jesus, that's yeah, 1.6 used to... Wait, what was the update when they added different colored wool, but, like, they reworked it? You know, if I knew, I probably wouldn't be stupid. Alright, well, I guess I can play like that? Maybe? What does this do? Oh, this just... Aha, okay, no, that does make sense. This just opens the Minecraft folder. New animal textures. Good on you. Has been updated. What? What does... What? Why is it asking me to update something on the server? I don't have a server. Did my brother set up some kind of server? What's going on here? What is this? Pigs. At last the game has got more options for pigs, varying depending on biome. What does any of that mean? Just to be clear, I haven't really played Minecraft in the better part of at least a decade by now. So, you know, well, not maybe a decade, maybe a quarter of a decade at least. Certainly more than 2 years I have not played to any meaningful extent. What is this? Why is it initializing this long? What's going on? Today is very strange. I'm very confused. I'm an old man. You don't understand. I need to be very much kept in check. What's going on? What the fuck are you doing? Why is it taking this long to initialize whatever it's doing? Version manager settings. What's the settings like? Memory allocation. What? 3000. Cool. Resolution. Oh, the resolution. Oh, that's just for the launcher. No, that is Minecraft. That is actually Minecraft. What is this doing? 2,000 megabytes of backups. What the fuck? What is this? Privacy. Protect your... What? What language is this? What kind of fucked copy of Minecraft did my brother download? I'm starting to do that. What's going on? Give it a minute. It's being very strange currently. Very, very strange. It's just stuck. Doing nothing. No Minecrafting for me, I guess. Minecrafting sounds like you're making mines. Mine fighting, as they say. I guess we're not gonna be playing Minecraft anymore. What else can I play? You know what I could play? I could play Brigador. That's a fun game to play. I like playing Brigador. Brigador is fun, believe it or not. I enjoy playing Brigador. Let us note that the libraries will be re-downloaded. Do you want to update to this version? No. Go away. I don't want to update. It's popped back up. I'm trying to get a feeling this might not be going to somehow. For some reason. Maybe it's gonna load, maybe it's not gonna load, you never know. These things are unknowable to us all. You know, with the Elder Scrolls bandwagon getting back into force, I really want to maybe like play Morrowind. That'd be fun, you know. Maybe try Tamriel Rebuilt since they dropped that big expansion. Or just finish the game, you know, that's also a possibility. What is this? Minecraft 1.2.5. No, 1.2.1.5. Oh my. You're big. Oh, why is it doing that? Why is it being funky? Stop it. Stop it. Where's video settings? There you go. That's video settings. Fuck you. What? It doesn't have 16... Ha 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 ha. Ah, there you go. Okay. That should, keyword should. Oh, it's no, not full screen. I don't want, fuck off. Stop being, be windowed. Is that windowed? That might be windowed. That is windowed. It's now very small. Why is it small? What? What's going on? GUI scale 2. That makes sense, yes. Biome blend. What do any of these settings do? You know what? The less I think about it, better. Field of view, Quake Pro. What does any of that mean? I guess I may as well show it on screen, I guess? Like, am I allowed to make it big? Yeah, I am allowed to make it big by all accounts, that's good. I guess... Am I... Aha! It's modded. What kind of mods are there? Now we're asking the real big questions. Now we're asking the real intriguing questions, like, what the fuck does modded mean in this context? Can you tell I'm really not certain what's going on currently? Resource packs? High contrast, programmer art, emissive ores. Requires Optifine, good on you. Skin customization, who the fuck is that? Okay. Single player, I guess? That's a lot of worlds. That... What? I don't know what any of this does. Create new worlds, sure. Are worlds shared between different accounts? What's going on? Servers. How you write survival? Yeah, that is how you write survival. My brain is so big. You literally don't understand. Bonus chest off, generate structures on. The default super flat, large biomes. What's this? Just for fun requires a beefy computer. Single biome. Sure, why not, I guess. Game rules. What's game rules? Disable respawn immediately. Disable. What's any of this do? Keep inventory after death. Why wouldn't I say that? But yes. Regenerate, deal freeze damage, deal fire, deal full. Disable rates off. Forgive dead players. Angered neutral. That makes sense. Universal anger. No. Spawn phantoms. Spawn pillagers. What the fuck is a warden? Who the fuck is a warden? What does he do? In the explosion, someone dropped their loot. No. Projectiles can break blocks. Okay. Well, this tick fire away from player. No, that's awful. That's lava converts source. When flowing lava is surrounded on two sides by lava source, it converts into a source. I guess that could make some sense, but anyway, miscellaneous command limit block, I guess. Okay, that's fine. What's that? Minecraft improvements. Improved movement for Minecraft. Experiments or potential new features. Be careful, things might break. Redstone experimental. Villager trades rebalanced. I don't think I am, really? What's this? Those are the packs that do things. Yes. I guess we're gonna create, I guess... Yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it. World's worst Minecraft stream, by the way. Wonder if there's any sound. What's it doing? It's taking a while, I can tell you that much, which is not giving me hope, considering this is Minecraft. I really hope it... You really hope a game for 2011, 2012? 2009 is when it nominally went into full release, but really calling Minecraft 1.0 full release is very optimistic. Anyway, we're in. What skin is this? What? Fuck? Difficulty normal, quick pro, chat, contributions, resource packs, controls, music and sounds. There you go. What is this? Fuck yeah, give me music. Fuck you. I want music. Do I want music? I don't know. Do I want music? Show directional audio. Okay. Speech, players, hostile creatures, weather. I guess we're going to have to drop maybe you down a bit. And we're gonna boost you up probably a fair while. And I'm just gonna put you to 80% because I don't like any of that. Okay. So hopefully the... Oh my god. What the fuck? Wait, give it a minute. I don't think this is supposed to be happening somehow. Right, give me a moment to do something. Right, I think we're not going to be fancy. Chunk builder threaded. This may result in brief visual holes. Parallel threads. V-sync, smooth lighting. Alright, yeah, that... No, that really hasn't helped all that much. Is it just loading in chunks that's the issue, or is it visual? What's going on here? No. No, it very much is not visual. You know, this is rather disconcerting, having notable stuttering whenever you're doing anything be a thing. What the fuck character am I playing? How do I see... No, that's a screenshot. No, stop taking screenshots. How do I see what I am? Who the fuck is this guy? This isn't Steve. Who's this? What? Oh my. That's very... Oh my Jesus. Fuck, that's delayed. Alright, yeah, no, something's very wrong. Something should not... This should not be taking up this much fucking bandwidth. It's Minecraft, for fuck's sake. It can run on a shitty laptop, I hope. Why is it having... What? OpenGDK platform binary. What? I do not understand what's happening currently. Yeah, no, fuck this. We ain't doing this. I am not dealing with this shit. Why is it... What kind of fucked copy of Minecraft does my brother have? What even is OpenGDK platform binary? Jesus Christ only knows, apparently. Open source project for collaborative development core Java platform inserted in 2006, apparently. That's what that is. What's stuck, anyway. It's... Alright, yeah, fuck this. We're done. No, it's stuck. Oh, that's why this piece of shit has... What? Okay. That's cool. What's going on here? Server stopping saving servers. What? Preparing spawn area? Okay. Render. Time-elapsed milliseconds. Okay. Saving and pausing. Saving chunks. Can't use texture. Can't keep up his server overload. Why is this running on a fucking server? What's going on here? What? You know what? Fuck off. Fuck off with you. Fuck off with Minecraft. You know what? We're not doing that. This is annoying. We're not doing that. What are we doing? Who knows? Nobody does anymore. What can I actually do? Well, Flyout seems like a fun, relaxing experience. I haven't streamed in a while, and will probably actually be pretty good for me just randomly talking in the background, honestly. I didn't quit the sound for when the Minecraft music kicked in. Oh, that's sad. I should have done that. I don't know what the fuck was going on with my Minecraft, by the way. Honestly, I'm not entirely certain I want to know. Right. And so flyouty time. I have been playing flyout pretty regularly. So there's that. And then we're gonna load into the fly and the outs. And then I'm gonna show you the plane I've been working on, question mark? Alright, yeah. No, not doing this. Alright, music, fuck right off with that shit, and same with the resolution. I'll never understand why you couldn't make the resolution stick, because every time you open the fucking game, it goes back to some fuck-ass resolution. To my, I think, monitor default question mark, maybe? Wouldn't be surprised. Right, give me a minute. That. And then, you. Which is the... Why is the screen that big? What the fuck is going on? Why is it all strange? It's none of this works. Somebody call the police. This is fucked up. This is evil. Anyway, it's all Looker. it's all Looker, but it has a fully modeled cockpit, and you know, you probably haven't seen this thing for a while. It's the Flounder, so called because it flounders everywhere. That's not healthy. That shouldn't be happening. Anyway, yeah, that's an aircraft I built. Forgot to give me a minute. Alright, give me a minute, and then we're gonna... Anyway, that's the plane that's like an F4, but I've completely redesigned it and lengthened it by about 10%. So it works, it kind of works now. Emphasis on the word kinda. What the fuck happened in the cockpit when I was painting? Why is half of it green? What? But there is quite a lot of nice stuff I've been building around. It has full internal lighting, it has a cockpit. I mean, I used all the default gauges. I haven't managed to get engine temperatures anywhere, I only have RPM and fuel flow. This is your total fuel, by the way. This is your secondary fuel on the drop tanks that this thing carries, which are pretty good. Did I didn't. Haha, would you look at that? Yeah, that's not... I don't like that. I do not enjoy that being a thing. What the fuck happened here? Right, that looks a lot more normal, hopefully. You know, one would hope. And we're gonna copy you, and then we're gonna paste you and you. Right. There you go. That's now fully painted, I think. No, I didn't paint the fucking pylons. God damn it. Right. Do I want to paint the pylons? I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't paint the pylons. Yeah, there you go. Pylons have been painted. It's not the best aircraft anybody's ever made, far from it. It's not a very good aircraft, but it is my aircraft, and I did fully make it. Also, I'm just seeing how green the fucking back canvas is. But yeah, it's one of the few aircraft I'm genuinely happy with how it turned out. You know, it looks good. It just does physically look good. A paint job could have done a bit more work, used a bit more work, I'm getting a feeling, but it's fine, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, so it has full navigation lights as well. You can see the green one and the red one, and the blue, the white one there, and then it has like little formation lights that are green strips here and here and here, and then it has even a little light here to help you when you're on the runway. It doesn't have moving bay doors because I don't know how hinges work in this game, and I'm not sure I will ever know. But yeah, I mean, compared the 2B model to the actual base one, which is this one. And you can see there's a lot of difference. This thing is 11 tons, the other one is 15. This is 12 tons, the other one is 15. So 3 tons heavier, I think 2 meters longer. Has a wing area, I think, nearly double this one's. So actually, just look at the aircraft, and then I'm gonna load in the finished one. Quote unquote finished one, anyway. And then you can see it's nearly 15 tons. It's a full meter and a half longer at least. And yeah, the wing area has been increased from 25 to 30 meters squared. So it's, if you actually look at it, there are a lot of changes. The fuselage has been significantly reshaped. You can see it has a slight, and I use the word slight very intentionally, curve in. So it's a lot more obvious from the bottom. You can see it kind of bulges out here and then drops a bit here. It is actually area rolled, which is good. Secondarily, obviously it's been completely reworked in the wing, because the wing now extends a lot further. It has like basically 3 sections: the leading edge root extension, this mid bit, and then the other bit. And it still has dog teeth because I like them. The cockpit obviously has been completely reworked. It doesn't even resemble the old one. Not that it had a cockpit, but this one has a fully fledged cockpit with lighting and everything. And yeah, the loadout's a bit different. You carry 8 missiles effectively. Well, 6, yeah, 8 missiles. Why would I need to count that? There's 4 on each side. So that's pretty fucking good. Oh, and yeah, drop tanks, because this thing is supposed to be a fleet defense interceptor slash... well, not really fleet defense. This is very much a land-based model by all accounts. This is not the kind of thing that you'd want on a carrier. So it's very much intended, obviously, as a land-based fighter. It flies surprisingly well for what it is. The canopy's a bit oversized, I have to admit. Kind of has the Japanese prototype plane problem, where the canopy is like comedically oversized in relation to the actual aircraft. I give it a bit. It's gonna take a while, don't worry. I'm so sad that this game is basically dead at this point, because it had so much potential, but the dev just... actually, I'm not sure what happened to the dev. From all available... stop that. From all available sources, it seems that he just went MIA at some point, and they're not even sure if he's alive anymore. Yeah, you can tell that the fuselage is kind of area ruled. Now, the lighting's a bit better. $300 should be more than enough for takeoff. Nope, apparently isn't. There you go, and suddenly it takes off. Oh god, why is it doing that? Have I fucked with the center of gravity too much? I might have fucked up with the center of gravity too much. There's a distinct possibility. Never underestimate my ability to fuck everything up. But anyway, yeah, that's the planarino, the plane. It do be pretty planar, if you will. And it's doing that stupid shit that it usually does, because for some reason it really just absolutely loves wiggling. Oh yeah, bitch, wiggle that shit, wiggle that shit. It's pretty stable when it isn't wiggling. There you go, you can see actually, internally all the lights and everything goes up. You know, you have a little RWR. I can actually show you. So there you go, you have all of these funny lights that do various thingy-majiggies, except not really. And then you can't see anything during night because this light is too bright. And then you have that, which is your compass. It should be like one of those degrees compasses, not like an actual normal compass, but beyond the point. Your angle of attack indicator, 2 mirrors so that you can pretend to see what's happening behind you. That's an RWR, that's the fuel gauge, although it's by all accounts broken currently. That is your gear indicator, whether you have gear up or not. I don't know how I don't think it works. That definitely doesn't work. That's not normal. Mach, so speed indicator, you know, Mach 1.2, which is your normal, pretty much cruise speed. Knots, in airspeed, obviously. I'm pretty sure there is, yeah, total airspeed, but that doesn't seem to be working right now. That's your G's, which apparently go to 9 G's at some point, which I'm somehow having to doubts about, but you know. I don't recall what these tachometers do on the other end. These are your engine RPMs. This is your altitude. That's obviously your just heading indicator. This is supposed to be a radar if you're interested. Funny. Now, visibility is not the greatest, honestly, but it's not bad. You know, the wing and the other thing kind of do block visibility a bit, but it's actually surprisingly decent. Oh yeah, and it is Mach 2 capable at altitude, which is good. You'd really hope it would be, but, you know, just in case you're wondering, it is Mach 2 capable. We should probably spawn in a target drone. And we're going to go and chase after the target drone. Thank God you can't black out in this game. It can pull, it's not gonna pull a hell of a lot, but it can pull enough to be useful. How do you fire these again? F. That's right. Direct hit. Literally the best god gamer ever. We're having a bit of Dutch roll here, but seems to have stabilized itself out. Anyway, yeah, that's the aircraft. It do be aircrafting. It has a lot of little components in it, and I put a lot of effort into it so that it works well. I wonder if I could dodge a SAM with this thing. Probably shouldn't be thinking about it, but, you know. What was that? Is that SAM missile approaching? It is a SAM missile approaching. You know, this is where having an RWR would be very useful. I wonder what the range of a SAM is. Is it 30 kilometers? Because I really hope it isn't. Oh, we're doing evasive action anyway. To force the missile to climb. Oh yeah, it's definitely coming. It's coming. Oh lord, it's coming. It's coming surprisingly fast and quick. I don't like this. Aha, fuck you, I outturned you. Again, stupid SAM site, you were no match for me. Second SAM incoming. 2 SAMs, actually. Fuck me. But those two apparently failed to guide, so that's quite useful. This is like that shitty War Thunder event, eh? Oh, we can pull a lot of negative G, apparently. No, you don't. Haha, fuck you, I've outturned you yet again, dumbass SAM site. Boy, this is very loud, isn't it? Yeah, it's very loud. I hope you hear me over this, because I can't hear myself. It is very pretty looking, though, I can tell you that much, definitely. I'm not sure I need these drop tanks, to be entirely honest with you. Oh yeah, definitely don't need the drop tanks, they're done for. I wish there was a way to automatically jettison anything that's, attached to an empty pylon. No, can I please select the fucking... Thank you. Not that difficult, is it? There you go, both fuel tanks are out. Should now be a pretty smooth sail. Surprisingly maneuverable, this thing. Obviously wouldn't be in real life, because, you know, anything going near Mach would be pretty heavily compressing even with beefy hydraulics. That's something I need to work on, by all accounts, but honestly, the entire flight system / menu just is not for me, honestly. Maybe I can try and... Nope, it's doing the retarded thing again. No, 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 no. No, no. Let me... No, I can't lock it. What the fuck? This is so fucked up. It can't lock it in. Right, we're gonna have to do this old manual style, eh? Probably honestly easier to control from the cockpit, come to think of it. Yeah, just that small 2G sustain. Don't worry about it, bro, it's fine. That's the ground. Oh god. Well, that didn't go too well. That somehow didn't go too well. Who would have guessed? I wonder what's causing that, like, heavy buffeting. The aircraft experience, not buffeting, what's it called? The fucking, I don't know. You know, the game doesn't like flying in mouse flight mode thingy. Right. I guess I may as well show off the fact that it does in fact have full-on lighting. Because I definitely didn't spend a lot of time making it for nobody to see it. Couldn't be. Is it progressing time currently? No, because I'm not holding the right fucking button. Okay. There you go. Now it's gonna progress time. Because I'm holding the right button, who would have guessed? Oh, Christ. Right, okay. So, it's getting pretty late. And I guess I may as well show off the lights. Yeah, it has, full-on navigational lights, it has a blue light at the bottom, it has an additional blue light here to tell you that, you know, you're above something. White light, obviously, for the mast, you know, little formation lights. And even the cockpit is lit up quite strongly, actually. Oh yeah, and sometimes the reader really likes zooming in and out for some fucking reason. Guess we may as well get into Afterburner and attempt to see what happens. Oh yeah, probably get the flaps down too, that could probably help with the takeoff run somehow. Hey, dipshit, you're supposed to fly on the runway. Nope. Yeah, no, it's doing this thing again. It's doing the thing again. Somebody stop it. But yeah, pretty cool looking aircraft, honestly. I don't hate it. I mean, I don't love it super much, but I don't hate it. Obviously, when you're actually in the cockpit, looks pretty cool, honestly. It looks pretty fucking cool. Obviously, you have your little radar warning receiver, your radar that's lit up, your, thingy-majiggy. Obviously, no radars in-game, but that's just because, you know, obviously the developer decided that he just didn't need that. Looks pretty good. Looks something like an in-between between the MiG-23 and whatnot. Except it's really stuttery during nighttime in particular, for some fucking reason. God only knows. I forgot how much ammo I gave this thing. Probably enough by all accounts, but you know, you never know. Pretty decent thrust to weight, I presume pretty decent altitude as well, especially with Afterburner on. Yes, thank you, that's exactly what I wanted to see. The inside of the fucking aircraft, no. Where am I? Can I zoom out? Where the fuck am I? Oh my, that's a... What the fuck? What in the actual fuck right now? Is it... Can it fly normally? What the fuck are you doing? Oh my. Yeah, apparently this thing does not get controlled by AI well. Good to know, I guess. Yeah, no, apparently it just is not good at controlling itself, apparently. Damn, and it looked cool. I guess that's that. Maybe it's the fact that the controls are oversensitive, maybe it's something else, who knows, honestly. At this point, it could be anything. You know what, the more I think about this, the less the game wants me to play. It's fucked up, no game likes me. This is so fucked up, this is so evil, bro. This is so evil, bro. Oh my god. I guess maybe we'll do random shit while exploring. The interwebs, if you will. The interwebs. My favorite place. When I web my inters. Honestly, yeah, this was all supposed to be a very goofy, stupid fucking stream where I do nothing. And, yeah, it's a very goofy, stupid fucking stream where I do nothing. Would you have guessed? Would you have guessed? Excuse me. Stop detaching the game window, Jesus Christ. Apparently it really just doesn't want to capture, maybe application capture? Application audio capture. Well, no, I don't need application audio, I need the... That's a different thing. Capture any full screen application? No. Capture foreground window with hotkey? No. Apparently it just really doesn't want to pick up... Give me a minute. I'm trying to get it to pick up... Nope, it just will not, apparently. Okay, so apparently it wants to pick it up now. What the fuck? You know what? I'm not gonna think about it. I am not going to think about it. I will not think about it, and I will be happy. There you go, there's a pig. The pig is back. Of course the pig is back. What is this? Yes. Truly. Must be, yeah. Trusted partner, survived relative. What? What does any of that mean? Oh my god, that's me, that's the streaming guy. And now we do what's called browsing the interwebs, where well, you might expect, honestly, what I'm about to say. I browse the internet. Yeah, that's right. I know. What am I supposed to browse? What am I supposed to browse? Damn you fools, you have undone me yet again. I will never be able to understand your wicked reason and logic. There you go, that should be a bit nice to capture now, I think. Maybe. Maybe. No. No, it's not. No, not you, you. Fucking Jesus Christ. Where are you? Mozilla Firefox. Shield my Mozilla till I fire. Maybe there, or maybe... How does it not look bad? It doesn't look bad there. There you go. I don't know, what am I supposed to say? Laughing crying face emoji, my god. What is this? Emoji Playground, guess the flag, a new emoji quiz game brought to you by Emojipedia. What's that? Guess the flag emoji quiz. The flag belongs to which country and territory? Well, that's Eritrea, obviously. Am I okay? That's South Africa. Are all these just gonna be the first choice? Reunion, I think. Yeah, it is. Haiti? That's Argentina, I think. I don't know what Uruguay's is. I'm pretty sure it's very similar. That is Andorra, I know that. That is Kyrgyzstan. That is Pakistan. Oh, I sure do wonder which one that is. You know, truly, we have to wonder. That I think is Guinea. Yeah, that is Guinea. That is Azerbaijan, unfortunately. I do know that one. Gabon? Definitely not Congo-Kinshasa. Yeah, it is Gabon. That's just China. That is Ghana, if I recall correctly. Yep, that is Ghana. Sierra Leone has a slightly different flag. Ooh, and that is Grenada. Yay. You made it to leaderboard. There you go, it's me, I'm ass. What is this? Father's Day Dragon Boat Festival. What? The fuck is that supposed to mean? What is Smiley's people? With people, families, and couples. Professions. People and appearance. Gender. Child, boy, girl. Woman, red hair. Guy. Where's pregnant man? I want my... Person is motorized wheelchair facing right. No. No, I'm not getting to that. Profession and roles. Family and couples. Where's the Mpreg emoji? Where's the... No search results. Random emoji. Where's the random emoji? Front facing baby chick emoji. What's that supposed to mean? Families and couples maybe? No. Adult, child. Where's my Mpreg emoji? What the fuck? No look at that. Should I be searching out? Should I be searching this shit? No, probably not. At least on just my normal account. That's probably doing awful things from fucking... What did it suggest? There's something about Vucic for a minute. I do not like the fact that it suggested that. I find that very distasteful, honestly. That is how you write geography, by the way. Geography, yes, thank you. Oh yeah, you can go for a geography quiz. With Sporkle. Oh my god, I love Sporkle. Sporkle.net. Find the US states. No countries in the world, the US states. 10 minutes. All you have to do is name all of them. Anybody can name 50 states. Real state? Sure, why not? Let's try to see how much I know of the US. The answer is a lot, because I know a lot about the US actually. So you know, find the states featured order. What? Georgia, that's this one. New Jersey, that's this one. Michigan. You know, I'm starting to. That's Wisconsin. That's Michigan, isn't it? Yep. Virginia, there you go. Delaware, that's this stupid fucking thing. Oklahoma, that's this panhandle fucking thing. That's South Carolina, that's Utah. Rhode Island is this thing, isn't it? North Carolina, yup. Arizona, there. Tennessee. So Nashville, where's Tennessee then? Nashville, Tennessee, yeah. What? Wyoming, there. Kentucky, that's the one above. Montana is this one. Alaska is this one. Maryland is this fucking thing. Vermont, that's this one. Minnesota, that's this one. That's Minnesota. Pennsylvania. Illinois, that's, I think, this one. New York, that's this one. Kansas, fucking son of a bitch. Dakota, Kansas. That's Kansas. Motherfucker. I know that's Missouri. Is that Missouri or that's Missouri? That's Maine. This is Connecticut. That's Arkansas. That's Alabama here. Wait, which one's Alabama? That's Mississippi. Yeah, that's Alabama. Massachusetts is here. West Virginia is this one. Hawaii is that one. Ohio is this one. North Dakota is that. Texas is this. New Mexico is that. Washington is underneath Oregon. What? Alright, my bad. South Dakota is probably the one there. Iowa is this one. Wisconsin is the milk one. Idaho is this one. That's the potato. Colorado is this one. Nebraska is that one, apparently. Indiana there. Oregon there. Louisiana there. Hampshire, Nevada, California. Well, that's something, I guess. The average is 69%. Fuck you. Time 5 minutes, apparently. Oh, that's something. Sporkle. She on my sport categories. What's categories? Sports, geography, music, movies, history. Let's go geography because that's funnier. Order up China. In ascending order of length. No, how could I? What's across the ocean? The G word. Erase Europe. Few outlines. Countries of Croatia. Counties of Croatia. Oh god. What? Sure, I guess. May as well. Oh, I need to enter the county. Okay, no, I can't. Is clean one of them? It's not even letting me enter things. So, presumably not. No? What? No, well, that's probably not one. Is that... Am I supposed to... What? No, that's also definitely not one. Ah, Zagreb City and Zagreb. Well, I mean, that's something. No, what's, Okay, apparently no, those are just cities. Yeah, no, apparently I don't know any of them. Any of them. Not good. Geographically closest European capitals. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Secret states, European flag reveal, missing landmarks, all about Japan. You will here in Europe. You'll be big in Japan. No, I don't think I will. What are the most popular of all time? Oh, yeah. Who would have guessed? Countries of Asia, flags of the world. Oh yeah, sure, why not? Let's play flags of the world and see how many I can fuck up. A few, fair enough. Namibia? Oh yeah. Belgium. I have no clue what that one is. To be honest with you, I'm not sure I've ever seen that one before. That's not Abkhazia, that's Guinea-Bissau? No, that's not Chad. It's West African, definitely. I can tell you that much. No clue. Next one. That's Uzbekistan, I can tell you that much. That's Morocco. That's Latvia. That's Japan. Norway. Norway, thank you. That's Romania. That's not right. Can you tell I'm... Can you tell I'm writing with a Cyrillic keyboard, by the way? That's Malawi, isn't it? Yeah, that's the Seychelles. Or no, that's actually not the Seychelles, that's Micronesia. No, apparently not. That's not how you write Seychelles, anyway. I have no clue. That's Tunis. That's Tunisia, apparently. Excuse me. That's Kyrgyzstan. I know that much. Is that Kyrgyzstan? No, that's Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan. Fuck. How do you write Turkmenistan? That's not Turkmenistan. That's most certainly not Turkmenistan. Wait, Tajikistan. That's the one. Don't. I'm not cheating. Yeah, Egypt. That's Ghana. No. I don't know how to write the African countries. Algeria. That's Malta. That's Indonesia, isn't it? No, that's definitely Monaco then. And that is Monaco, that's Finland. That's Vatican? That is the Vatican City. That's Lesotho. Eswatini? That is Eswatini. No. How do you write Great Britain? Why am I having... Oh, there's an I in there. Fuck you. No. What? Something's going on here. Something very much going on here. No, UK? Oh, fuck you. That's Bhutan. That is Turkmenistan, then. That is Ethiopia. That is gonna go to hell. It's a West African country, I can tell. Austria, that's Lesotho. No, I have no clue then. I know it's a small country in South Africa anyway. And now you're just making shit up, aren't you? Maldives, maybe? No. No clue. Kenya. Yeah, there you go. That's very small. Costa Rica. Fuck you. That's Sudan. And that's... I've seen the flag. It's in Central Asia. I'm not gonna say more than that, because I don't want to think about that. That is definitely a country that exists. No, no. Papua New Guinea. What I'm realizing here is I don't know how to spell English words very well. That's Kosovo, Colombia, fuck off, Cuba, that's Poland, Kiribati, Uruguay, Nigeria, Ghana, Moldavia, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, that's Zimbabwe. That is Nicaragua, Denmark, that's not a real country. Cambodia, that's, I think, the one north of Nicaragua. What's that called? Guatemala. That I think is, well, I know that's Switzerland. That's New Zealand. That's, it's not Bhutan. It's Brunei. African country. That is Saint Vincent and the Grenadines, I think. Actually, go fuck yourself. That's Bosnia. That's Burundi. Thailand, Estonia, that's Kazakhstan, that is Bulgaria, Montenegro, Central African Republic, Mozambique, Chile, no clue, actually no clue, Belize maybe? Wouldn't be honestly surprised if it's Belize. That's Niger, I know that much. Dominican Republic, Haiti, Afghanistan, North Korea, yeah, United Arab Emirates. One of the Gulf states, anyway. Kyrgyzstan, the US, Czechia. It's called Czechia these days in English. That's also, I think, we already went over Costa Rica, so it's Panama? No, Panama has a much more distinctive flag. It's not Panama. That's Malaysia. And that's Malaysia, and this is Singapore. That is Somalia. That is definitely Nicaragua. Sierra Leone. I think that's Iraq. Ukraine. Honestly, Madagascar. That's Madagascar. not really quite certain. No, that's Canada, Sweden, another island nation in the Antilles. I can't recall which one. That's also West African country, so that might be the Ivory Coast, South Korea, Indonesia, Portugal. That's Venezuela. That's not Venezuela. Is that Venezuela? That might be. So I already went through Colombia. Ecuador. That's Ecuador. That's Argentina. That's Ireland. Iran, China, Micronesia. That might be the UAE or Qatar, one of them. That's actually Jordan, probably, honestly. Also a small island nation. That is Nepal. That is Qatar. Liberia, also Arab, not quite sure where. Serbia, Iceland, Nepal, Sri Lanka. That's Sri Lanka, not Nepal. Jesus Christ. No clue. I think that's another country. That's Angola. I can tell you that much. That is definitely no. Angola has that. That's Mozambique. That is Angola. That is the Dominican Republic. No, that's not Dominican Republic. Is that Haiti? No, this is Haiti. What country are you? I have no clue. Panama? No, not Panama. Well, fuck me, I guess. Pakistan, not Monaco, the other one. San Marino, Luxembourg, that's Panama. That is definitely Panama. There you go, told you. That's Tuvalu or some shit? I don't know. That's North Macedonia. Oh, thank God, it's gonna make me Mauritania. Fuck you. That's another island nation. That's Taiwan. That's Albania. Andorra. Bangladesh. Yes, Vietnam. Really, the most uncreative flag I've ever seen. Philippines. Philippines, however you write it. South Africa, Georgia, Australia, Slovenia, Laos, Seychelles, Liechtenstein, Algeria. No, that's Libya. That's Libya. Ghana, probably. West African anyway. Croatia, Nauru, whatever. India, that one is South Africa. You go north, you go. It's not Gabon, is it? It can't be Gabon. It has to be. I don't think that's Botswana anyway. So it has to be more north then. So Malawi. Someone north of, in between Malawi and Botswana. I have no clue. Honestly, nearly a clue what that's supposed to be. France, Armenia, Spain. Go fuck yourself. Equatorial Guinea, no. Oman, no. Syria, that's South Sudan. That's some island also. That is Micronesia, I'm pretty sure. That's Qatar. Or that might be. Is that Qatar? No, that's Bahrain, isn't it? That's Mongolia, Israel, Lebanon. Aren't you creative? That's some English territory, presumably. That's Greece. This is Somaliland, as far as I know. Netherlands, Slovakia, Uganda. These two can go rotten hell. That's Tobago or something. Azerbaijan, Mexico, obviously, why did it take me that long? That's Romania, Lithuania, Eritrea, Mauritania. That's Venezuela. That's Peru, fuck off. Jamaica, Congo, Trinidad. That's not Palestine. That is Palestine. You see, my brain definitely works. That's Grenada, Botswana, Italy, Belarus, Cyprus, some African country. That's also some probably country in Central America. Saudi Arabia, Russia, the Faroe Islands? Question mark. Myanmar, no clue. That's also Ireland, I'm pretty sure. Turkey, you and Germany and Hungary, which is how you know you're a god gamer and your brain is big. What is that? Logic puzzle. Like, wait, what is this? India, each country in column C, so that is the most populated in its row on its continent. What? Each country, China? Yes. Suriname is F4. Bahrain is not on the quiz. It's good. There you go. A unique continent defines each row, and each row only contains countries on that continent. So, like, what, Vietnam? No, because C is the most populated row on its continent. Each country is the most populated in its own continent. In each country in column C is the most populated in its row and on its continent, so it can't be Vietnam. Congo? DR Congo. What? Why did I... What? How many seconds do I have? I have 20 seconds. What? What? China. China, Suriname. Like, Brazil? No. Oh, I get only one chance. Oh, you can fuck right off with that. Oh, you can piss right off with that. Minefield. Wrong answers will end the quiz. How about you shove it up your ass? Huh? There you go. Do me a favor and shove it up yours. Clickable countries by continent, sure. Malaysia. That's in Asia, obviously. Nicaragua is in... Fuck you. Somalia is Africa. Ukraine is Europe. Jordan is Asia. That is North America. That's Europe. Mauritius. Where the fuck is Mauritius? I guess North America? No. No, apparently not. These are awful, by the way, in case you're wondering. Like, having one... a single one fail you instantly is just absolutely stupid, honestly. I don't like it at all. I frankly would prefer they didn't. Was a geography editor. You're not very good at editing, Stinky. What other stupid quizzes are there in Sporkle? Categories. Where the cat? Categories: music, movies, miscellaneous just for fun, television. Let's try history, why not? Fuck it. Female leaders' signatures. Not only, but also great thinkers, yes. Very smart. Most popular of all time. What's most popular of all time in history? US President. Youngest to oldest minefield. Win the 2020 election minefield. US President's bunker. US Presidents redo. Anyone but US Presidents. Presidents in exact order. Original 13 colonies. Monarchs of England. 20th century by image. The USA declares war. Prime Minister of the UK. 20th century, what was this? By Lupin. Ooh. Oh, I'm not writing any of that. I ain't writing that. Miss me with that. Margaret Thatcher. Mao. I love Mao. Probably some kind of First World War. Oh, you're not allowed to say that. Vietnam, moon landing, Great Depression, D-Day, fucking JFK gets an additional ventilation spot in his head. Rosa Parks, even though she has a car. Aircraft, Chieftain, so Gulf War. Berlin Wall. This is where to get you. You'd think it's the Titanic. Actually, it's the Lusitania. I'm just joking. It's actually the Titanic. Obviously, the Lusitania didn't have 4 funnels. But I guess it could be the Olympic. Yes, but very unlikely. Nelson Mandela and that funny place. I'm not allowed to say. Olympic City, Ivy League school, World War II start to finish. Ancient history bunker, Portal style. What is this? Wrong answers. Some wrong answers will appear in red. We'll end the quiz. No skip. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna. I really don't think I'm gonna. Somehow, I'm getting a distinct feeling I'm not gonna be doing that. Somehow. I'm getting the distinct feeling I'm gonna be ending stream as well. I guess I probably am. I should be looking at Twitter. I probably shouldn't be looking at Twitter. Honestly, probably best that I just don't do anything incredibly stupid that could get me deleted off the face of the internet. You know, that'd be a good idea. Yep. There you go. That's the stream. The anniversary stream, if you will. Yeah. That sure was a stream. That definitely did happen. You know. So that's it, I guess. Happy 1 year to me. Fuck. What am I supposed to say? Like, thank you all for watching. Thanks that maybe one guy that's still watching, depending on what my analytics are telling me. Certainly nobody on YouTube, but I mean, if you are watching down the what was I trying to say? If you're watching from the future, make sure to tell me in which hilarious way I violently exploded. And remember to hit the like and subscribe button, guys, and leave the comment for the algorithm. Algorithm. Yeah, definitely do all of that, and that definitely will help me because these streams are massively viewed, and you know, obviously engagement's gonna shoot them right, especially especially a random fucking anniversary stream I'm doing. Really, I just streamed because fundamentally I enjoy streaming, and this was a notable occasion. I really wish I had something more intelligent to say. Have a nice time, I guess. uh, okay. Anyways, see ya, I guess.